of all discuss what are three-phase systems. Now, three-phase systems are basically used in our power system networks and systems. For example, when we are talking about transmission of power from the generating station towards the load center, we use three wires. Now, these three wires are, of course, can be either connected in star or delta depending upon the requirements. Now, when specifically we come to distribution system, we need a fourth wire. A fourth wire is the neutral, which is common with all the three phases A, B and C. They are generally referred to as A, B and C in the textbooks, in most of the textbooks. Now, to start with, first of all we will discuss the delta configuration, and then we will discuss a star configuration. Now, when we consider a delta configuration, the load impedances are connected in this form across three terminals A, B and C. Now, these are the lines which are connecting the source to this load. Now, the line currents are IA, IB and IC. Now, we have two set of voltages when we talk about a three-phase system. Now, one set of voltage comprise of what are called line voltages. Now, they are measured between any two line terminals AB, BC or CA. Now, these are termed as the line voltages. For example, in this case we have VAB between terminal A and B. Between terminal B and C we have BBC, and then between A terminal and C terminal we have BCA. Now, by definition, phase voltages are those voltages which appear across the individual load impedance. For example, in this case we have ZAB, which is connected across AB terminals, and the voltage, phase voltage, is the same as VAB, that is the line voltage. Similarly, the impedance connected between B and C in a delta system, the voltage is BBC. So, in fact, we can cut it short and we say that when we talk about the delta system, the line voltage and the phase voltages are the same. However, the line currents that are flowing in the lines connecting the source to the load are not the same as those which are flowing in the individual impedance, that is, the phase currents and the line currents are different. In fact, in a balanced system, they are related as IL, the line currents is equal to under root 3 times the phase current. Now, coming to the delta star system. Now, a star 4 wire is generally used in our distribution system. So, we will discuss the star 4 wire system. Now, in this case, the impedances are connected in Y fashion, and inverted Y, I will just refer to this one. So, we have a fourth wire which is the neutral wire, and it is actually emanating from the star point, which is generally grounded. So, this is at the ground potential. Now, we have three lines A, B and C. Now, between any two line terminals we have voltage VAB, VBC and VCA, which are the line voltages. Now, similarly, across each impedance we have a voltage which is between a line terminal and a neutral terminal. So, these are VAN across this impedance, VBN across this impedance and VCN across this impedance, and these are the phase voltages. Now, they are not the same. So, we have the relationship in a balanced system, that is V line is equal to under root 3 times V phase. But then if we look at the current which is flowing in the line and those which are flowing in the individual impedances, they are the same. So, we can say that the line current and the phase currents are the same. Now, the most important thing when we talk about three-phase system is the phase sequence. Now, the phase sequence is generally referred to as the sequence ABC, BCA, CAB, etc. That is how you arrange these ABCs in any form you like. But then it is rather advisable and it's mandatory to consider one of the line voltages preferably as a reference. Now, let's take up an example how to determine the sequence for a three-phase system from which we can actually find these angles. All these angles are question mark. These are the line and phase voltages in case of the delta configuration. These are the line voltages for a star, and these are the phase voltages. So anyhow, I have not actually put an angle over here. I'll just fill these blanks with the help of a given phase sequence as an example, in which case we are asked a sequence ACB in which we have VAB, one of the line voltages, as reference. So let's take VAB as reference quantity. Now when we take VAB as reference, we just put 0 degree angle. So wherever we find VAB for delta or star, we put 0 degree because this is the reference. Now then, let's start with evaluating the angles on the basis of the given sequence ACB. Now for this purpose, to start with, we first of all draw a straight horizontal line with an arrowhead which is from left towards right, and name this vector as BAB, so that A is this one and B is this one. So if you just look at the terminology, the double subscript notation over here, AB, so A is this one, B is this one, so it's an opposite sense anyhow. But the arrowhead is always from left to right. Now we have to complete an equilateral triangle to determine the angles for a given phase sequence. Now the missing point is C, which can be either placed on top or at the bottom of this line AB. Now we have to consider a point P across which these phases must rotate in the counter-clockwise direction. So the first step is completed. Now the second step is, of course, placing point C, the missing point, either above or below, and then we go to the next step, in which case we complete the equilateral triangle. Now let's say we have a triangle, we complete the upper triangle. So we have an ABC equilateral triangle. Now if we pivot, if we consider a pivot point and then rotate this equilateral triangle in the counterclockwise sense, let's see which point actually passed in sequence past this point P. Now if we rotate this equilateral triangle, A will come first, followed by B and then C. So the sequence is ABC, which is not what we want. We want ACB. So once again, if I consider a pivot point over here and then I rotate this equilateral triangle in the counterclockwise manner past this point P, so A comes first, followed by B and then followed by C. So the sequence is ABC. That is what we don't want. Now let's say we consider the lower point. Now the lower point will do the job. So we complete the triangle and the arrows must be running. You see, these must be running. Now we could forget about this one and then consider this one with a pivot point in the same manner and rotate this past this point P. So eventually what will happen? A will pass first, followed by C and then followed by B in rotation. So we have a sequence ACB. So this is correct. Now let's work out the angles. We extend these lines over here from point A and C. Now this voltage is B, CA, this voltage is BBC. Now the angle is this one, which is minus 120. If you work out the geometry of equilateral triangle, this angle is in the negative sense, downward. So we have minus 120 with VCA. So minus 120 with VCA. Now this angle for BBC, if you measure this angle, this is plus 120. So we have plus 120, plus 120. But then we have to work out, when we are given a star system, these voltages as well. I'll just put this one over here, and then we bisect these angles. and this is the neutral or start point. Now these are the phasors, which is VAN, this is VBN, and this one is then VCN. Now this is the reference horizontal line. So let's work out the angle for VAN. Now consider the geometry of equilateral triangle in which all the angles are actually 60 degrees. So this angle will be plus 30 in the positive sense. So VAN will have an angle of plus 30 degrees. Now similarly, measured with respect to this reference line, VBN will be having an angle of 150 degrees. And finally VCN, this one in the downward direction, this is minus 90. So that completes the angles of all the line and phase voltages. Remember, in delta system, the line and phase voltages are the same. So by definition, again I repeat, those voltages which are measured across any two line terminals are supposed to be the line voltage. And those voltages which are measured across an individual impedance, whether connected in delta or star, they are referred to as phase voltage. In delta, phase and line voltages are the same if you work out, and in star system they are different. So that is the first part of the three-phase lectures. Please look into the handouts or notes which are sent to you in email, and you can watch this video and at the same time look into those notes. So inshallah you will understand this portion of the lecture. Thank you very much.